Matt-Trakker's gonna live the nation, and Spectrum's got such supervision. Mouse is a mighty power that could save the day. Mouse, no one knows what lies behind the mask charade. Mouse, always riding out on Venom's trail. Comes to the laser rays, fire away.
Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. Now, if you haven't been following us lately, we have a couple channel giveaways. We have the computer giveaways from Mad Mask. There are more coming in, so there'll be more winners announced. We have the autographed Goliath that I repaired. And we got this little guy right here, this little Hot Wheels-esque Thunderhawk made by Yatming in 1986. In this episode here that you're watching right now, a winner will be announced for this particular item. All you have to do is be subscribed, share the video, like and comment. I want to grow this channel. I want you to help me keep Mask alive, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to spread it around as best we can. So remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and share. This video is something that's taken a little bit of time to put together, and I'm going to have more of these coming up too for the website. I'm putting together more database-driven elements for my website that'll constitute how many episodes agents appeared in, how many episodes somebody wore a mask, or if they didn't wear a mask, things like that. But this one here, I figured vehicles, everybody kind of gravitates toward them, so I wanted to go this way first, and that's what I did. So I posted it the other day, and I was kind of surprised at, well, some of the numbers and names on this list and how low some of them are and how high some of them are. And I'm going to go over them top to bottom, or bottom to top, and just talk about my feelings on them as they come up. And if you have any thoughts on any of this, please post your thoughts in the comments. I do read them all the time, and I love to hear your opinions. So this might be off by one or two. It's pretty hard to watch them all and to get all this collected data, but I'm pretty sure it's accurate. But correct me if I've missed anything or if I added incorrectly. I'm never above constructive criticism. So, people tell me to cover my face all the time, and I think they're joking, but I might start doing it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Starting at the bottom with 3 appearances. I have to read the list. I don't have it memorized here. We have Wildcat, Razorback, Meteor, and Bulldog, and my personal favorite, Billboard Blast, all coming in with 3 appearances. And that makes sense. They were all in the Racing Series Season 2, so there wouldn't be a lot of room for them to be able to really grow and be outward there. Coming in with 4 appearances, you have Pit Stop Catapult, Goliath 1 and 2, and Slingshot. And that was a little surprising to me. I would have thought that Slingshot would have been higher up on that list, considering that it had Season 1 to be able to actually utilize episodes, but apparently that was not part of the deal. And I thought that Goliath 1 and 2 might have appeared maybe by themselves in an episode or 2, but that wasn't the case. Next, we have, with 5 appearances, we have Bullet. And then we're coming up to 6 appearances. We have Volcano, Buzzard, and Iguana. No surprises there. This one was a surprise coming up here. So we have 2 at number 8. We have Firefly and Hurricane. And I've talked about Hurricane a little bit more in my agent profile of Honda McClane. I just found it odd that it was utilized so little in the show, considering that it was more, one of the better iconic toys out of the line. I guess maybe they just didn't know what they had at that point. At 9 appearances, we have Outlaw and Raven. Those make sense. And that seems to line up correctly. And I have no faults there. At 11, we have Vampire. Again, Floyd had the ability to appear in some of the Series 1 episodes and also the Racing Series. So I guess it was easier to put in place as you're drawing it or writing it. I'm not sure on that one. Next, at 14, we have Stinger. Again, kind of crossing both realms there, maybe underutilized. With 20 appearances, there's 2 surprises here for me, and I'll talk about them. The lesser surprise and then the larger surprise. So we have Firecracker, we have Condor, and we have Shark. Condor, I thought, was in way more episodes, but that was not the case. I even went back and kind of skimmed through to see if I was incorrect, but I couldn't correct myself on it. So Condor was only in 20 episodes, and Shark was in 20 episodes. I want you to think about this. Shark was in 20 episodes. Now remember all the elements, all the vehicles that I listed below that. They're all produced. Shark is not. So it wasn't like Shark was in one episode and you said, nah, let's just not do it. Like Blackout or Magma Mole. It was prominent and treated poorly, which we've discussed. Coming in at 26 episodes, we have Gator. Coming in at 27 episodes, we have the Transport Jet. And I talked about this before. In order to actually create that at the time, it would have been as big as like the flag from G.I. Joe, and only the rich kids, the really rich kids, would have been able to afford it. I put it in just because it had so many multiple appearances. That's why I have it in this list. Wes, I'm looking forward to getting the jet that you made for me. As I look up at my ceiling, I'm just really, really hoping it holds, because it's either that or it's going to become my new office chair, because the one I'm sitting in is broken. So we'll see about that. Manta has 34 appearances, and that makes sense. Vanessa was actually utilized correctly, even though she didn't come out in the toy line until Series 3. Next is Rhino with 42, and I feel like Rhino was almost in every episode of Series 1, but my memory was just incorrect on that front. Jackhammer with 51, and that leaves 3 vehicles, in my list anyway. You have Switchblade, Thunderhawk, and Piranha. Which one do you think led the way? If you said Thunderhawk, you were incorrect. Thunderhawk appeared in 58 episodes. And if you thought that Piranha was correct, well, you're incorrect again, because it shared the title with Switchblade at 63. Yeah, they both appeared 63 times. And Jackhammer, Piranha, and Switchblade had the ability to be in more episodes because there was such a small cast of Venom characters. When you're spreading out the mass characters, some are borrowing vehicles or doing whatever, it makes it easier to have that ability to have them be higher in the listing. Again, Shark being in 20, not being produced, and Condor very low. Those are the biggest surprises for me. Let me know what the biggest surprises you thought were here. If you have any questions about the list, let me know. If you have an idea for an agent profile coming up, please let me know that in the comments as well. And remember to please like, comment, and subscribe to help keep Mask alive. And this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I'll talk to you later. it.